Hi there, Steve Wikolski, head pro at Owasso Country Club. Today we're going to discuss pitching. Pitching by definition is a shot that's going to fly high in the air, it's going to land soft and stop. So we use this shot when we've maybe missed a green on a par 4 or par 3. We got to hit a 20, 30, 40, 50 yard shot onto the green and have the ball stop quickly. It's also a very handy shot for those that get real close to a par 5 and 2. You got less than a full shot and you want to get that ball close so you can have a chance at a birdie. So how do we pitch the ball? Well, we want to just adjust a few things at address. You know, pitching is kind of a mini version of the full swing, but the adjustment we're going to make is we're going to narrow our stance down. We're going to maybe play a little bit more weight, place a little bit more weight on our left leg at address. We're going to place the ball kind of right about in the center of our stance for the most part for the standard pitch shot. And your hands are going to be fairly even, maybe slightly forward of the head of the club at address. So the shaft's going to have just a smidge of a lean forward at address like so. Okay? As far as the swing's concerned, we want to regulate the length of our backswing and our follow through. We want to kind of have a nice even pace to our back and follow through. So if I go back to here, I come through to here. You know, we don't want to have a short backswing and a long follow through, nor do we want to have a really long backswing and then kind of slow down at the ball. We want to have a nice even pace to our back and through swing, an even length to our back and through swing. So I hit a little 20-yard pitch there to start. If I want to hit a little bit further shot, say to there's another target out there, I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's at the 40. I've walked it up to be 40 yards, and I might widen my stance a little bit more, and I'm going to make a little more back and through swing, all the same, trying to keep the length back and the length through even, so I have a nice smooth acceleration to my finish. So here would be maybe a 40-yard shot. You can see there the ball flew about 40 yards, and I just increased the length of my backswing and my follow through a little bit to help me hit the ball that far and get the ball up in the air. You can also see there's no big divots here. We don't want to take real big steep divots as we hit a pitch shot. We're just trying to clip the ball off the turf. To that end, a really good drill for pitching, really good drill as I mentioned with the chip shot as well, is to just simply put a towel under your arms and make some backswing and follow throughs, just keeping the arms linked to the body as you swing. That kind of helps the club swing through at the proper rate. It kind of helps us from getting too handsy at the ball, which might create too much of a steep divot, or we might hit it thin, we might hit it fat. So hitting some shots with a towel under your arm really can help your pitching as well as your chipping. It's a very good exercise. So I'll hit one here with the towel. Feet a little bit closer. You can see here my stance is open, which kind of assimilates where I want to be at impact because it's a smaller shot. We don't want to be square. We want to already have our body kind of in a preset position where it's a little bit open. And now we're just going to go back and through with a little shot here, keeping the arms and body length. And that's how you do it. So, once again, pitching, narrow the stance down a bit, keep the arms linked in with the body as we make our swing, choke down on the club a little bit, and keep the ball kind of in the center of our stance. And those are some good keys to help you improve your pitching.